Good morning, dear viewer. I'm in my garage. I like to call it a garage. I'm not into this thing where people call it your man cave. It's not what I like to call it. It's a garage. This garage is where I keep things that belong in a garage, not a man cave. Anyway, I'm going out on a bike today. Not one of the motorised ones, one of the pedal ones. Believe it or not, I have done a lot of cycling over the years, and a bit of racing. And through one thing or another, I just sort of haven't bothered recently. You think of an excuse, I've probably used it. It's too cold, it's too hot, it's raining, it's windy, I don't feel particularly good, got to go shopping, there's a family event going on, plague of locusts, there's a hurricane, there's war, I don't know, you name it. I found every excuse under the sun. And I know what the excuses are all about. The excuses are because I can't quite do what I used to do. I can't race no more, thanks to arthritis. Some days aren't too bad, some days are awful. The last 3 days, I've literally hardly been able to walk up and down the garden. This morning, I've got out of bed, and those aches and pains have not disappeared, but on a scale of 1 to 10, during the week it was 9, today it's about 2. I don't know how I wake up just feeling differently, I don't know why. But what I do know, I ain't got a lot of excuses today. The pain scale is low, it's not raining, it's not windy, it's not cold, it's not too hot, it's actually quite nice. I just need to decide which one I want to go out on. Well, as you can see, I chose the Specialized Tricross. I'll tell you why in a minute. It's the important bit. I've still got my leg over it. That'll do. As always next week. I'm joking. I can't lie, these first few pedal strokes are actually hurting. Well, I say hurting, it's uncomfortable. But I can't give up now. I will carry on, I'm going to try carry on. I will carry on. See how I get on. Christmas trees, hundreds of them. Why did I choose this bike? I can tell you why. Vanity. Isn't that terrible? Now here's the thing, I never used to class that as a hill to get out of breath on. That used to be a bump that you would just fly up as quick as you could without even getting out of breath like this. I suppose that was 10 years ago. I don't suppose it was 10 years ago. It was 10 years ago. But I got up it, I didn't stop. Apart from adjusting the camera, obviously. You could say I've done it 1.5 times. And I was really nervous about getting out of the saddles. Get up that last bit, but it held up. It wasn't so bad. So I use the word vanity. What do I mean by that? What I meant was my DeRossa was a thoroughbred race bike 15-20 years ago. It was a good one when I bought it, and I raced it and I enjoyed it. I trained on it, trained hard on it, I trained fast on it. I've done the London 100, dragged round by the members of Wigmore Cycling Club, whose shirt I'm wearing today. And they dragged me around 100 miles at 20.1 miles an hour. A ride that I'm still immensely proud of. That's the bike that I did it on, the DeRossa. And I was thinking about that as I was riding around now. I haven't ridden it for 2.5 years because I feel embarrassed, not good enough to ride that sort of bike anymore. And if I do ride it, I feel what I am, a 62-year-old man smothered in arthritis who can't really ride a bike like that anymore to its full potential. So yeah, it's vanity that made me leave it indoors. I didn't want to be that man. And that's terrible. And that old boy just in front of me there, that's what I'm saying about vanity. He came zooming past me, had a look over his shoulder to make sure he dropped me. And now he ain't getting any further away. That's the vanity aspect of cycling I was talking about. Yeah, look, it's getting no further away. It's at moments like these when you're just cycling along at a really easy pace with the sun on your back, a gentle breeze pushing you along by the river, and there's no traffic and it's silent. Just me and my thoughts on my bike. Back 22.5 miles it will be. I've got to say the last 2.5 miles is absolute agony. It's actually started making me think I should have even tried now. I felt all positive earlier, I don't now. My elbow keeps locking out, both my wrists are hurting, my knees have just started aching, my hip is killing me with every single pedal stroke. My neck, I can't hold my neck up, my back's hurting. Why? That was supposed to make me feel better. I don't feel a lot better. Average speed, distance, time. Do you know what? Average speed, distance, time, all sort of feels irrelevant. Maybe that's how it should stay, irrelevant. If I put too much relevance on those times, those stats from that ride, I think it might upset me if I put too much relevance on it. I did it. I was out. I ache from head to foot and everything in between. But I did it. Do you know, the real frustrating thing is I'm hardly out of breath. In now, internally, I'm working quite well. Skeletally, falling apart. Will it put me off having another go? Of course it won't. The aching will go away in a few days' time. And I'll get on with the rest of my life. And then I'll think to myself, oh, it's another nice day. I've got a bit of time. I will get out. I can't get out like I used to. It's just not. It's not possible. Who can? Who really can? Who can do? I'm 62. Who can do what they did at 50, 40, 30? It's never going to happen. I know what's happening to me. I'm managing my decline. Sort of a sad way of putting it, but true. I spoke to my friends about that. Friends I used to play football with and cycle with. Manage decline. And it's got to be. It can only be one thing when you get to this age. You decline. Some people are really, really lucky and they go into their latter years with no health problems whatsoever. And fantastic for them. But I've got a few and it hurts. And it stops me doing what I want to do. It stops me being who I want to be. So I've got to be the best version of who I can be. And keep going. Keep calm and carry on. Bloody mindedness. So was it vanity that stopped me going out on the DeRossa? Or was it reality? A little bit of both, I think. After that ride, I feel a million miles away from being ready to get on the DeRossa again. Just got out of the shower. And do you know what's occurred to me while I was having a shower? That ride that I did, the London 100 at 20.1 miles an hour, I was 50 years old then. 12 years ago. Back then, at 50, when I did that ride, I felt really good, really strong, as fit as I could possibly be for a 50-year-old. I thought it'd carry on forever. I thought I'd be able to do that forever. But guess what? You can't. Something happens, something changes. If you can do anything, get on and do it while you can. Don't wait.